My beloved child, I am speaking to you right now, and I need your whole heart at this moment. Many will pass by these words without realizing what they are turning away from, but you will not. I will not allow you to miss this again. I am calling you with a voice your spirit recognizes, even if your mind has not yet understood it. You felt something draw you to pause. You felt a quiet whisper stirring within you. That was me. I guided you here because there is something you were meant to hear. Yesterday, heaven tried to reach you. I placed signs around you. I nudged your heart. I sent small whispers into your thoughts. I tried to pull you close so I could tell you what was coming, so I could show you what I was preparing for you. But the enemy tried to distract you.
He counted your thoughts. He pulled your mind into worry. He fed you doubts and fear. He tried to fill your day with noise so you would not hear my voice. He tried to make you overlook the message that was meant for your heart. But I will not let him succeed today. You did not miss this moment. You are here now, and heaven has opened the way for you. Stay with me. Do not scroll. Do not let anything steal this moment from you. You are standing in a pause that heaven created, a sacred moment where your spirit is being pulled towards something life-changing, a moment that was designed for you long before you woke up today, a moment that carries weight, purpose, and direction.
I brought you here because your heart has been asking for answers, and now the answers are coming. You have been searching for clarity, for guidance, for a sign, and I am giving it to you now. Heaven is watching your choice right now, not with pressure, not with judgment, but with love. Angels are standing around you, hoping you stay, hoping you listen, hoping you let these words settle into the deepest part of your soul. They know what is coming for you. They know what I have planned. They know the shift that is unfolding around your life, and they do not want you to miss a single part of it. I know you feel something inside you right now, a stillness. That is my presence. I am making your spirit aware that this moment is not normal. It is divine. You did not stop here randomly. You did not pause just because your eyes caught these words. You stopped because your heart felt me. You stopped because your spirit recognized that something was calling you, something bigger than you, something deep and familiar. That was my voice, reaching the part of you that has been quiet for too long. My child, I saw you yesterday. I saw the heaviness in your thoughts. I saw the things you tried to push away. I saw the pressure you carried that no one else noticed. I saw the emotions you buried because you did not have the energy to explain them. I saw the questions that weighed on you. I saw the moments you felt alone, even in a busy room. I saw how hard you tried to stay strong when your heart felt weak. And I wanted to speak to you then, but life pulled you away. So I brought you back today. You are not behind. You are not late. You are right on time for this moment. I delayed nothing. I shift in everything so this message would reach you when your heart was ready to receive it. You may think you came here by chance, but heaven does not work with chance. Heaven works with purpose. Heaven moves with intention. Heaven aligns moments exactly when they are meant to happen. And this moment right now is for you. I need you to understand how important this is. What you missed yesterday was not just words. It was a message meant to wake something inside you. A message meant to lift you out of the heaviness you've been carrying. A message meant to remind you who you are and how deeply I love you. A message that holds the direction you've been praying for. But you did not lose it. I brought it back to you. I do not let my children miss what I know they need. You have wondered why everything feels so intense lately, why your emotions feel deeper, why your thoughts feel heavier, why your heart feels more sensitive. It is because something in your life is shifting. Something in your spirit is awakening. Something in your destiny is moving closer. The spiritual world around you is changing, aligning, opening, and the enemy has been trying to pull you away from seeing it. But you are seeing it now. You are hearing me now. You are here. and that means you are ready.
Look at how your heart responds to these words. Look at how your spirit feels seen. Look at how your mind grows quiet as I speak. That is not coincidence. That is connection. You are connected to me in ways you do not fully understand. Even when you drift, even when you doubt, and I know how much I want you close. I am a type A man. Worship restores my soul. If praise renews your spirit. Many people missed this message yesterday. Their hearts were pulled to it, but their minds ignored it. They dismissed the feeling. They scrolled past the whisper. But you didn't. You stopped. You felt something, and you listen.
And that is because you are chosen. You are sensitive to my voice, even when you think you're not. You recognize me, even when you feel lost. You respond to me, even when you are tired. And that is why I will never stop calling you. There is something you were meant to hear today. Something that carries truth, healing, direction, and strength. Something that will light a spark inside you again. Something that will lift a weight from your heart. Something that will open your eyes to what is coming. You were meant to receive this, and I will make sure you do. You may not always see the value in yourself, but I do. You may not always feel strong, but I see the strength in you. You may not always feel brave, but you are braver than you know. You may not always feel important, but heaven sees you as precious. You may not always feel understood, but I understand you in every way. There has never been a moment where you were unseen by me. There has never been a day where your heart was unnoticed. There has never been a prayer I did not hear. You are chosen for this moment. You are chosen to hear what others missed. You are chosen to receive what was trying to reach you yesterday. And I will not let you walk away from what your spirit needs to hear. Jay, let me speak. Let this message reach the places inside you that you have kept quiet for far too long. I am here with you. I am speaking to you. And this moment is meant to change something in you forever. My child, now that I have your heart still before me, let me tell you what you missed yesterday. You did not miss it because you were careless or because you did not care. You missed it because the world was loud, your thoughts were heavy, and the enemy worked hard to keep you distracted. But heaven did not let the blessing pass you. Heaven held it in place until you were ready to receive it. And now you are ready. Now I can show you what happened, what moved, what opened, what shifted. Listen closely. A shift happened yesterday. A real shift. A spiritual movement that was meant to change the direction of your life. You felt something in your heart, even if you did not understand it. Maybe it was a sudden heaviness. Maybe it was a strange peace. Maybe it was a moment where time felt slow. Maybe it was a feeling of being pulled towards something, but not knowing what. That was the shift. Something in the unseen world moved in your favor. It was the kind of shift that only heaven can create. It was me rearranging things around you, lifting something off you, putting something forward for you. A blessing moved closer to you, one that you have been praying for, hoping for, dreaming of, or maybe even forgetting because life made you tired. This blessing was once far ahead of you, but yesterday it stepped closer. It moved within reach. It aligned itself with your path. It began to take shape. You didn't see it with your physical eyes, but your spirit felt it. That sudden sense of something coming. That small spark of hope you felt for no reason. That quiet moment where your heart lifted, that was the blessing moving closer. A prayer was answered yesterday. Not half answered, not delayed, answered. You bleed fully. Heaven stamp it. I placed my hand upon it. But because the answer didn't appear in front of you right away, you thought nothing happened. You thought maybe I didn't hear you. You thought maybe you needed to wait longer. But no, the prayer was answered. It is now unfolding, is on its way to you. And the only reason you didn't know yet is because some blessings grow quietly before they appear. Some miracles begin in secret before they reach your eyes. Some answers start in the spiritual world before they touch the natural world. And a spiritual door opened for you yesterday. A door that was locked before. A door that nothing on earth could open. A door that even you felt was impossible to reach. This door leads to change, to healing, to clarity, to freedom, to opportunity, to restoration, to growth. It opens not because of what you did, but because of who you are to me. It opened because you have endured more than people know. It opened because your heart has been seeking truth. It opened because your spirit has stayed connected to me even in your hardest days. You may not have recognized the door, but heaven saw you walk close to it, and I opened it for you. Please support our channel. Our mission is to bring joy, peace, and devotion to God into your life.
If you wish, you can show your love and support by contributing through Super Thanks. You didn't realize any of this yesterday, and that is why I brought you here today. I paused time for you in a way you cannot see with your eyes, but your heart can feel it. I brought you back to the moment you missed so you could receive what was meant for you. Heaven does not let my children fall behind. I will not let you fall behind. I will not let you miss what is yours. I will not let your blessing pass by you unnoticed. I will not let your answered prayer drift away. I will not let the door I open close again. My child, you have no idea how much has already shifted in your favor. You have no idea how close you are to the change you've been waiting for.
You have no idea how much heaven has been working behind the scenes for you. You have no idea how many things I have aligned for you while you thought nothing was happening. You have no idea how many things have already started unfolding, even though you haven't seen them yet. Some of the heaviness you felt yesterday was not a burden. It was a release. It was me lifting something off your spirit that you carried for too long. You felt tired because something old was breaking away. You felt emotional because your heart sensed something new forming. You felt restless because your spirit was waking up to what is coming next. You felt like something was shifting because something truly was. I know you often feel unsure about your own life. I know you question whether you are moving in the right direction. I know you wonder if you are doing enough, if you are growing enough, if you are strong enough. But hear me clearly. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. Everything is happening exactly when it needs to. Everything is unfolding exactly as heaven planned. And I am catching you up on what you miss because you matter to me. Your heart matters to me. Your future matters to me. You may not realize it, but yesterday marked a turning point. A line was drawn between the old and the new. You stepped into a new space spiritually, even if you didn't know it. You walked away from something heavy, and you walked into something prepared. You left behind a chapter that drained you, and you moved toward a chapter that will lift you. A shift is real. That blessing is real. That answered prayer is real. That open door is real. And it is waiting for you to walk through it. I am slowing this moment for you, stretching it, widening it, so you do not miss what is being placed in your hands. You need to hear these words with your spirit open and your heart soft. You need to feel what is happening inside you right now. You need to recognize that this is not emotion. This is a revelation. This is me catching you up so you can move forward with clarity and strength. I will not let you fall behind. I will not let you lose what I have prepared for you. I will not let confusion take from you what I have already given. You are moving into alignment now. You are stepping into purpose. You are walking toward answers. You are rising into the life I have been preparing for you. And everything you missed yesterday is being restored to you today. Stay with me. More is coming. What I reveal next will open your eyes even more. My child, now that you know what you missed yesterday, I need you to understand why it matters so deeply. This is not a small update. This is not a simple moment. This is not just another message. What happened in the unseen world yesterday was something that will change the direction of your life. The shift that took place was not random. The blessing that moved closer was not ordinary. The prayer that was answered was not minor. The door that opened was not just symbolic. Everything that unfolded was part of a divine plan, and that plan is about to touch every part of your life. This update matters because it marks the beginning of a new path for you. You have been walking through a long season filled with confusion, heaviness, waiting, and uncertainty. You have endured days that drained your spirit and nights that weighed on your heart. You have been moving forward even when you felt like you had no direction. You have been trying to stay hopeful even when hope feels small. But this moment changes that. What I did yesterday shifted your path from survival to purpose, from delay to movement, from waiting to receiving. This is not the same season you were in before. You stepped into something new, even if you didn't realize it yet. What I moved in your life will restore hope inside you. Hope that felt weak, a hope that I feel tired, hope that felt lost. You have been holding on to faith with trembling hands. You have been trying to trust me even when everything around you feels uncertain. You have been pushing yourself to believe again even when your heart was afraid of being disappointed. But I am restoring that hope now. Not a fragile hope, not a hope that flickers, but a strong hope, a steady hope, a hope that grows deeper each day. The kind of hope that tells your spirit something good is coming, something beautiful is being prepared, something powerful is unfolding. This update also matters because it will renew your strength. You have been tired for a long time, not just physically tired, but soul tired. Your mind has carried too many worries. Your heart has carried too many wounds. Your spirit has carried too much weight. You have been doing your best, but you have been stretched thin, and I know how heavy that has been for you. But now strength is returning to you. Not all at once, but steadily, like a gentle river filling an empty cup. I am breathing strength into your thoughts. I am placing peace into your heart. I am restoring courage to your spirit. You will feel lighter. You will feel clear. You will feel able again. What happened yesterday matters because it is waking your purpose. There is something inside you that has been sleeping, something you pushed aside because life became overwhelming, something you buried because you felt unworthy, something you forgot because pain silenced it. But I placed purpose in you from the beginning. I placed gifts for you. I placed a call to you. I placed a light inside you that cannot be extinguished. And now that purpose is waking up again. You will start to feel inspired in ways you haven't felt in a long time. You will feel ideas rising. You will feel your heart reaching for something more. You will feel a gentle pull toward what you were created to do. That is not imagination. That is destiny awakening. Let me tell you something that will open your eyes. You are in alignment now. Destiny alignment means your life is lining up with what I planned for you long before you were born. It means your steps are beginning to match the purpose written for your life. It means the things that once held you back are losing power. It means the things that blocked you are being moved away. It means your future is starting to call you louder than your past. You may not see the changes yet, but they are happening beneath the surface, like roots growing before a tree appears. The alignment is real. A shift is real. Your spirit feels it, even if your mind doesn't understand it yet. You also need to know about the hidden protection I placed around you yesterday. I shielded you from something that could have harmed your spirit, something the enemy attempted. Something that was meant to discourage you, something that was meant to confuse you, but I stopped it. I placed protection around you that you didn't see, but you felt. The moment your heart suddenly felt heavy, the moment you felt pulled away from peace, the moment you felt anxious for no clear reason, those were signs of a battle you didn't know was happening. And you won that battle because I fought for you. You were never unpredicted, even when life felt uncertain. And now let me reveal something that will bring peace to your heart. Breakthroughs have already started forming around you. Unseen breakthroughs. Breakthroughs that began before you even knew to ask. Breakthroughs that are moving into your life, step by step. Some of these breakthroughs will come as opportunities that appear suddenly. Some will come as relationships that enter your life at the perfect time. Some will come as clarity, as healing, as restored peace. Some will come as moments that make you say, I needed this so much and I didn't even know it was coming. You have been praying for big change, and that change has already begun. My child, let me tell you words you need to hold close to your heart. If you knew what was coming, you would not fear what you are facing. The battles you see today are not stronger than the blessings on their way. The confusion you feel is not greater than the clarity I am preparing. The fear in your heart is not stronger than the victory that is unfolding. If you could see even a glimpse of what I see, your heart would rest. You would breathe deeper. You would trust easier. You would smile more. You would understand that nothing is out of control. Nothing is falling apart. Everything is falling into place. You fear the unknown because you cannot see the light on the other side yet, but I can see it. I can see the way your story unfolds. I can see the moments of joy ahead of you. I can see the doors that will open. I can see the blessings that will surprise you. I can see the healing that will reach you. I can see the strength you will carry. I can see the version of you that rises from all of this, stronger, wiser, and more confident than ever before. Comment, Amen. Scripture lights my path. If the Bible guides your steps, if you knew it would come, you would not fear what you are facing. You would not fear the delay because you would see what I am building. You would not fear the silence because you would know I am preparing. You would not fear the uncertainty because you would see the path forming. You would not fear the loss because you would see what I am making room for. You would not fear the change because you would know it is leading you somewhere beautiful. This upset matters because it shows you that you are not stuck. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are in motion. You are being guided. You are being lifted. You are being aligned. This moment marks a shift in your story. And the reason you feel so emotional right now is because your spirit knows it is true. Your heart feels the change. Your soul recognizes this is the moment where things start to rise. You are stepping into a divine unfolding. You are walking into a chapter where you will begin to understand why everything had to happen the way it did. And as you continue with me, you will see that nothing was wasted, nothing was random, and nothing was out of my control. Stay with me. What I am about to reveal next will take you even deeper into what is coming for your life. You are ready, and I am not done speaking to you. My child, now that your heart is open and your spirit is listening, I need to show you something important. I need you to understand what happened yesterday. Not only in the light, but also in the darkness. You felt the shift, but you also felt the resistance. What you didn't see is that while heaven was moving blessings toward you, the enemy was trying to block you, confuse you, and pull you away. What you thought were ordinary feelings were actually spiritual attacks trying to stop you from receiving what I sent. But even in those moments, I intervened. Even in those moments, I protected what belonged to you. You did not lose anything. I held it for you yesterday. Discouragement tries to cloud your mind. It came suddenly without clear reason. One moment you felt fine, and the next moment you felt a heaviness that didn't match anything around you. You questioned yourself. You questioned your progress. You questioned your worth. Thoughts entered your mind that made you feel small, tired, unsure, overwhelmed. This discouragement did not come from your heart. It came from the enemy. It was meant to block your focus, weaken your hope, and distract you from the spiritual shift that was happening in your favor. But even when discouragement tried to close in around you, I was there. I placed my hand over your spirit so the darkness could not drown you. I softened the weight so you could endure it. I kept your heart from sinking. Anxiety also tried to steal your focus. It pulled at your mind with thoughts that spun too fast. It whispered fears that were not real. It made you think something was wrong, and nothing was wrong. It made your chest feel tight. Your thoughts feel scattered. Your spirit feels uneasy. The enemy used anxiety to pull your attention away from what I was doing. He wanted you to be so overwhelmed by the moment that you couldn't see the blessing moving toward you. He wanted to keep you too distracted to recognize my voice. But I did not allow anxiety to consume you. I stood beside you in the unseen. I calmed your spirit even when your mind felt loud. I held your heart steady. I kept you from breaking. And distraction pulled you away in ways you didn't recognize. Distraction came in the form of sudden busyness, unexpected tasks, unnecessary thoughts, emotional noise, small frustrations, and moments where you lost time without understanding how. You tried to reflect, but your mind drifted.
You tried to pray, but words didn't come. You wanted to pause, but life kept pulling at you. These distractions were not coincidences. They were spiritual attempts to keep you from hearing me. The enemy knew something important was reaching you. He knew heaven was moving. He knew your blessing was getting closer. So he tried to divide your focus. But even then, I protected the message meant for you. I did not let distraction erase your blessing. I kept everything safe until you returned to me. Pain tried to make you tired yesterday. Not just physical pain, but emotional pain. Old wounds, memories that surfaced unexpectedly, feelings you thought you were done with. The enemy reached into the places that still hurt and tried to use them against you.
He tried to make you believe you were still broken. He tried to make you believe nothing was changing. He tried to make you think your progress was small. He tried to make you feel tired enough to give up. But your pain does not define you. Your wounds are not signs of weakness. I saw every memory that rose. I saw every ache in your chest. I saw the heaviness that washed over you, the one you could not explain. And I shielded you from the deeper impact of it. I made sure the pain did not take your peace. You did not notice when I intervened, but I intervened many times. When discouragement tried to close in, I placed a quiet strength inside you so you could keep going. When anxiety tried to tighten around your mind, I eased it enough for you to breathe.
When distraction pulled at your focus, I kept the message alive in your spirit so it would return to you today. When pain rose up unexpectedly, I muffled its sharpness so your heart would not break again. You do not realize how many battles I fought for you while you thought you were simply having a difficult day. But you were not alone in any of it. I was there. I was guarding your spirit. I was holding your blessing. You need to understand this truth. The enemy fought you yesterday, not because you were weak, but because you were close to a breakthrough. He felt the shift I released. He sensed the blessing moving toward you. He saw the door opening. He recognized the alignment happening in your life, so he tried to pull you away. He tried to confuse you so you wouldn't feel what was happening. He tried to distract you so you wouldn't hear my voice. He tried to weigh you down so your spirit would feel too tired to receive. But he failed. He failed because I stood between you and his plans. He failed because I did not allow him to touch what I reserved for you. You did not lose anything. I held it for you. Every blessing assigned to your life is still yours. Every answer that was released is still on its way. Every open door is still open. Nothing was taken from you. Nothing slipped through your fingers. Nothing was delayed. I kept everything in place so you could receive it the moment your heart was ready again. Even in the moments when you felt overwhelmed, your spirit stayed connected to me. Even when you thought you were slipping, I held you firmly. Even when you thought you lost your direction, I kept your path clear. There is nothing the enemy can take from you if I place my hand over it. There is nothing he can steal that I intend to deliver into your life. There is nothing he can block that heaven has already moved. Yesterday was a battle, even if you did not see it, but you did not fight alone. You never do. I fought for you. I protected you. I shielded you. I defended what belongs to you. I stored your blessings safely in my hands. And today, I placed it in front of you again, untouched, unbroken, unchanged. I need you to see your strength. I need you to recognize that even on the days when you feel weak,
you are covered by my power. Even when you feel lost, you are surrounded by my guidance. Even when you feel worn out, you are held by my peace. The enemy cannot destroy what I have built in you. He cannot undo what heaven has written. He cannot cancel the future I planned for you. What happened yesterday did not stop your blessing. It confirmed it. The resistance you felt was proof that something sacred was being delivered to your life. And today I am bringing you into full understanding, full awareness, full clarity. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not damaged. You are not forgotten. Everything that is for you is still for you. Everything I promised is still unfolding.
Everything that moved yesterday is still moving now. Nothing is lost. I held it for you, and I am giving it back to you now. Stay with me. The story continues. And what I reveal next will take you even deeper into what awaits you. My child, now that I have shown you what happened yesterday and what tried to stop you, I need to reveal the message your spirit was meant to receive. This is the truth your heart has been waiting for. The truth heaven has been preparing to speak into your life. This is not a small word. This is not a general message. This is the revelation meant for you today, right now, in this moment where your heart is open and your spirit is awake. Listen to me closely, because every word I speak is meant to lift you, strengthen you, and prepare you for what is coming. You are stepping into a new season, not a repeating cycle, not a return to the way things were, not more of the same. A new season, a season where the weight you carried will begin to fall away. A season where the things that once troubled you will lose their power. A season where your heart will breathe again. A season where your mind will find peace. A season of clarity, of opening, of movement. You have been standing at the edge of this new season for a long time, but now you are crossing into it. This is why you felt the stirring inside you. This is why you felt the shift yesterday. Something in the spiritual realm opened for you. And now you will begin to walk into what I have prepared. A breakthrough is closer than you know, much closer. Closer than your fears, closer than your doubts, closer than your weariness. You have been imagining your breakthrough as something far away, something difficult to reach, something distant. But in truth, it has already begun. Breakthrough does not always arrive with noise. Sometimes it begins quietly, like the softest sunrise touching the sky. Sometimes it begins inside your own heart before it appears in your life. You have already stepped into the first part of your breakthrough. You may not see the full picture yet, but the shift has already taken place. You will soon see what I have been preparing. You will soon understand what I have been aligning. You will soon walk into something that will make you look back and say, Lord, you were working the whole time. There is a change you prayed for that is unfolding now, not later on someday. Out. I heard your prayer, even when you whispered it in exhaustion. I heard your prayer, even when you wondered if it mattered. I heard your prayer, even when you felt too weak to believe it could come true. And I began answering it long before you saw any evidence. The change you asked for is in motion. It is moving toward you. It is arranging itself in ways you cannot see yet. You will begin to notice small signs, first subtle shifts, gentle openings, unexpected peace, new strength rising inside you. These are not random moments. These are the early steps of the change you prayed for. Trust them. Trust what you feel. Trust the way your heart responds when you hear me speak. That is your sign. Say amen. You're my safe place if God protects you from every harm. And share this video.